Hi everyone, welcome to week 8. I want to apologize in advance for canceling office hours today. My son's lips turned blue and we had to run him to the doctor. Thankfully he's all okay. I still don't know what's wrong, but he is happy and running around the house like a crazy person. So anyways, welcome to week 8. We're halfway through the course. You guys are doing awesome. This week we turn in our first big project. We are turning in the Bones essay. And the Bones essay, dun, 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 is right here. And what you are going to do for the Bones essay is you are going to closely follow the model for Project 1 that is in your reader. I have the doctor who let me start again. Dr. Don, who is a San Jose State professor who wrote this manual, is included a beautiful example of exactly what you need for the Project 1. You are going to answer the question of the Federal Writers Project that I gave you about slaves and did they use sly trickery during slavery. The example is on a different topic, but that doesn't matter because it is an example and that's how I want you to model your Bones essay on. So you're going to have a cover sheet for the entire project following the Chicago Manual of Style. You are also going to have a notes page, just like the notes page that is listed in your reader. The notes page has to have page numbers of the source that you use if available. If you use quotations, it must be distinguishable from if you paraphrase. So be very, very clear whether you're paraphrasing in your notes or if you're using quotations. The historical questions I've assigned, but it still needs to be in it. The graphic organizer, please go ahead and include the graphic organizer that you've already done. That should be easy. The Bones essay has to have a clearly blueprinted thesis, just like the thesis statements we practice in the forum, and read in detail how to blueprint a thesis in your reader. Quotations and paraphrases, again, must be clearly marked in the Bones essay. And know that the Bones essay is not a full essay, it's an outline. I do not want a complete draft of your assignment. I just want the Bones essay as modeled in your reader in that first Project 1 example. You also must, even though I've assigned the sources, do a bibliography. All of this is due by Sunday. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of the fruit of your labor. Now that we have done this, the course is going to start to pick up a little. This week you're going to read about your second project, and you are also going to read all of the primary sources for your second project. And they're lengthy. They're a little bit more lengthy sources. As you can see, they go from page 90 to 103. You have multiple sources that you are going to need to source, contextualize, and figure out the meaning behind them, as well as do a close reading of the source. Because next week we are going to start in, nose itch, we are going to start in with our group sessions, which leads me to my next point. You're also going to start doing a close reading this week of those sources for homework on one of the sources. Here's the deal. So at the beginning of the semester, I was thinking I was doing great, and I signed everybody up per their preference, and I've gotten a little bit of feedback from you that I've taken into consideration. One, with online classes, it's very typical to lose students, and we have lost students. I typically have about 17 students consistently turning in work. If you are one of those students that is still enrolled in the class but has not been turning in work, you need to contact me ASAP. Please do that as soon as possible because I'm not even going to include you in these groups if you're not participating. So what's happening is a few students said, I took an online class because I work, I can't come to campus, it's very hard for me. Can we meet virtually because this is an online class? That made a lot of sense to me that you guys would sign up for an online class that fit your schedule. However, we do still have to meet online. I have to touch in base with you. So we are going to have virtual meetings. Because our groups have dramatically changed, I don't want anybody to be in a group of one with somebody who's not pulling their weight. I'm going to keep the 17 active students who are active in the class, and I'm going to arrange our group times to meet in the evening online after work, hopefully for some of you. You have the option of signing up for the Tuesday 7:30 to 8:30 slot. You have PM, or you can sign up for the 8:30 to 9:30 PM slot. So hopefully this is after you guys get home. If you work on Tuesday nights, you can sign up for the Wednesday 8:30 to 9:30 slot, or if you have campus or class, hopefully you're either a Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So I've hit both days, and you can sign up for one of those. We will only meet on the weeks that it has a group discussion scheduled. So for example, next week we have a group discussion scheduled. So if you pick the Tuesday slot, you'll sign on, and I'll give you sign-on instructions on how to sign on for the group discussion through D2L. So we'll sign up there. We'll have our meetings. We'll talk about the first project. So you should start getting ready your bones essay because that's what we're going to flesh out in that first group meeting for project 2. So anytime on the syllabus, and it's clearly marked on the syllabus where it says group session, that week that it's marked with a group session, we will meet on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the time slot you pick, and we will meet virtually online. And you'll be required to have a synchronous conversation where we're both meeting at the same time. I will be in those rooms also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out the sign up link through this program called Sign Up Genius. You're going to sign up, put your clear name when you do the sign up. So I know who you are, and I will put you into these groups. If you cannot meet, you can meet with me face-to-face on campus on the morning at 7:30 a.m. either on Monday or Wednesday. I'll tell you what time it is on the week that we have group discussions, and you can join my 7:30 a.m. meeting. So pick one of the slots. If you can't meet then, you can come to campus if you want to, and you can meet with me at 7:30 to 8:30 Monday or Wednesday. I'll tell you what time on the week that we meet, and we can do that. So there's 4 available options for you. Each group can have about 7 people in it, which is going to be more than our 17, so we'll have a group with a few less. If you're confused or if you have questions, please call me. My number's listed in the syllabus, or text me or email me ASAP. Have a great week, everyone.